Toronto Raptors today. We're live at the United Center where the Chicago Bulls have home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Here are the five for the Raptors. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. And it's Johnson in the small forward position.
Jonas Valanciunas bulked up going into last season and tore up the NBA Summer League. Big things expected, but he sort of plateaued a bit in year 2, but I still think the future's bright for him.
Shots good by Butler. On defense, Chicago. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Johnson, the pass to Lowry. Johnson goes in. Out to DeRozan. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Butler in the corner. Tries to keep it alive. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Puts up a 3. The second effort. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent this town.
Ross is checked in for Toronto. Lowry kicks to Ross. And DeRozan. Here we go. Valanciunas passes to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And there's Rose on the assist by Butler. And that makes it a tie ball game.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here's Dunleavy. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. You talk about Derrick Rose's culinary interest. He's looked to change his diet for the better.
Yeah, he needed to, Kevin, because, you know, he was a big fan of candy when he came into the league. It was kind of his vice. He said he would eat up to 2 pounds of candy in one sitting. I mean, that's just crazy. But he's hired a personal chef. He's eating better. He's taking care of his body. And it's important, obviously, as you get older and you're dealing with injuries.
Here's Butler, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose attacking. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Rose has got 6.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Here's Johnson. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Noah.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Now here's Gasol. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Corner shot. They get it back. Second chance shot. No good from Valanciunas. Chicago leading. And here's Rose. He's got 8. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Rose attacking. Nice D from DeRozan.
Terrific job that time defending.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Vasquez out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Patterson in at the 4 spot. Hansbrough, that's good.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there. Tyler Hansbrough, known as Psycho T back in North Carolina. Big-time banger, seeks contact offensively, and draws a lot of fouls, too.
Vasquez kicks to Ross. In the corner, it's Hansbrough. Ross passes to Vasquez. Ross with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, thank you, Kevin. As you know, Derrick Rose might be a superstar, but he doesn't lean towards the limelight. He said, I was always the kid who didn't say too much, and people didn't think I knew that much. But I followed everything that was going on in the room and always knew my surroundings. Paying attention to detail, that's part of being a point guard. Guys?
Certainly a cerebral approach to the game. Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. To the wing on the left. Here's Heinrich. It's on target from the high post. Raptors trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Now, here's Patterson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Well, the Bulls were expected to play a role in free agency this past summer with all the cap room they had. A lot of options in terms of which way they could have gone.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Toronto also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. The kick outside to Butler. And it's Rose missing. With the Bulls, it was thought that Melo or maybe even Wade could be one of their targets. But Clark, they opted to go big and bring in the former Laker Pau Gasol.
And you know what? To get Gasol in there might seem like overkill with Noah already manning the middle for Chicago. But I tell you what, his skill set will be a nice complement to Noah and the rest of that front line.
A long front line, huh?
Big time.
Butler goes in.
Well, a tough shooting slump for Jimmy Butler last season. Some injuries took him out of rhythm. He was asked to play a bigger role offensively after Luol Deng was traded. Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Jimmy Butler, a fan favorite in Chicago, taken with the 30th pick back in 2011. And he really is a tenacious defender.
Yeah, he's a tough-minded, scrappy player. I mean, you hear about his tough upbringing. It's easy to see why he approaches the game with that fearlessness and determination that he plays with.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hansbrough. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Vasquez. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Williams. Fast break, here comes Chicago. A pull-up. Almost, but it rolls out.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Stolen by Noah. For three, Dunleavy. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Dunleavy's got his first 3 points of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
He kicks it to Gasol. Tries again. Noah. And the wide open shot from Rose. And that one's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
16 seconds.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Lowry kicks to Johnson. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. It's DeRozan with the drive. No good, unable to end this run. Outside Rose. The kick outside to Butler. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half is now in the books. Bulls lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
DeMar DeRozan is starting to piece it together. I mean, we see him up in his scoring average. He's shooting it better. He's passing the ball with more confidence. He's becoming more efficient. You know, after a big extension from the Raptors, I think they've got to be pleased with his progress.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, the Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau, known as one of the most demanding coaches in all the NBA, he said the teams that are special always play with a rare intensity. That's just how championship caliber teams play. He added, I don't think you really feel pressure if you're putting everything you have into each and every day. Sound strategy, Kevin.
He's one of the best getting that kind of effort from his players, Doris. Thank you.